Yes, hello. Today it's Sir PP here to give you the tips so you don't get the shaft so you can play with your balls efficiently. Don't mind the tip tap in the background. If you do hear that, that's just my boy Eddie. He be a possessive little doggy and he doesn't like being left alone. I really apologize for the subpar sound, but Emily either took the headphones that I use to make the sound crisp, or alternatively, she misplaced them in a place where I can't find them. So, regardless of what it is, Eddie, down boy, don't be a little shit. Anyways, so without further ado, this is Ultra Space Time Rush 3, last boss. One thing to note is that in this video, I'm going to show you what you can do, what you can't do, that sort of thing. Do not expect me to beat this in one go. This isn't the float step. Without the float step, there is no such thing as kicking butt unless you have specific units like 1718 Legends Limited. That is officially the best PvE unit in the entire game. I don't think it comes to a surprise, but I just wanted to let you all know that that is definitely 100% the best PvE unit in the game, okay? Like 100%. You have that unit, trust me, you can trivialize still a lot of PvE. However, the PvE meta has definitely changed. With the float step being removed, certain units went down in value, and then certain units went up in value. So let's actually go through the game a little bit so you can see what I'm going to do. And I'm going to talk to you while I do it so you get an idea. And I'm also going to have a list of things that I'm going to write down on the screen for you so you can see what are going to be the units that are going to be good. And that's going to be near the very end of the video. So just letting you know. So yes, there's actually going to be editing in this video. It's crazy. So without further ado, let's just begin. Okay, so I messed up because I couldn't see, but you can do blast right after an attack. It actually can be prolonged as long as it's mid-range or long range. If it is short range, they will dodge. See? They won't dodge this. However, if I had dodged from short range at that amount of time, I would have been screwed over. Okay? Didn't get a blast, so I cannot do anything, even with the taps. That's how annoying this update has become in some capacity. Okay, we're gonna do this. Yeah. And I'm gonna give him a big ka-chow. Okay, this can be PV'd, so as a result, if they do a mid-range sidestep into another attack, you can PV it if you time it. Making it, well, super simple. Now we're gonna RR. We're gonna do blast. But yes, so one thing to keep in mind when playing this is if you don't think that you're gonna have a blast in a little bit, don't release your last blast in your hand because you cannot start a combo without a blast card unless you can PV your opponent. So if you can't already tell, blast-based units got a massive buff. A massive buff, whereas melee-type units just got screwed over, like hardcore screwed over. So here's a blast, so we can actually do something with that. Although we did PvE, so it didn't matter. Okay, now we're gonna do this, yep. So yeah, couple of things to note. Blast-based units, range-type units, are now way better in PvE modes. They've always been good, but now they're, like, staple. Whereas melee-type units, if you're not a Super Saiyan, you're okay at best. Okay, we're gonna wait, yep, see, and we can do an attack. Simple as that. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, we got a strike card, but I don't like that, so we're gonna do this to open our hand more. So I did get a card that could help, but I don't want to mess with that because the timing is still a little new to me. So we're going to do this, yeah. But yeah, so any unit that can restore Vanish Gauge, or, you know, that's going to hit. Beautiful. We're going to do this so we can save a blast since this is a strike-based unit. So our hand, see, saving those blasts can save your life. It can save a life. See, and see that short range dodge into a he vanished? That's exactly what I meant. It's why you got to be careful. I'm a little distracted by talking to you guys. So There's a lot to go through, so I will write down at the very end notes for you guys. So you guys know what to do, so you're not surprised when the AI decides to be a butt. Okay, we're gonna do that. Can we kill? Can we confirm the kill? Yes, we can, thank you. Okay, we're gonna switch into Goham. Yeah. All right, we're gonna move back. And we got a PV. So one thing to note is if you can get back to long range, do it. I can't even stress that enough. Make sure you're long range if you fecking can. It will save your life. Okay, we're gonna go into him because we want to have an RR where we have Vanish immediately after. So that's another thing. In this mode with the new update, switching characters is mandatory. Unless you are running the droids, then in that case it's not mandatory. Or anything that can restore Vanish Gauge consistently, then it's not mandatory. But if your units do not have that ability, switch a lot. Okay, we're gonna tap attack, because that was way too late on my end. Okay, we can do that. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna go back, switch. Green. We're gonna go back, swap. So as you can see, we're really just dodging a lot. We're gonna tap attack to make some distance. Okay, that's fine. Okay, as long as he does... Oh, he gave us the distance. Okay, we can do a blast. We can't wait a little bit with MUI because he's got his gauge that will counter, and we hate counters, so we're gonna not get countered. Thank you. Okay. Oh, we can PvE with anything, so that's nice. We're gonna switch into Goheim because we want the ability to have Vanish Gauge. Okay. Anything. Beautiful. Beautiful. Break. So as you can see, we did a lot of breaks. We're not going to be able to do it within the timer counts. There's no way. But you can reduce how many units you got to use, which is great. Now, I will keep looking for, ways to cheese the AI. But for now, just please be aware that it is only the second day. So I'm not a miracle worker. I'm just a man that has a love for PvE. So we're gonna do this, because why not? Big ka-chow, let's go. Can we kill? Nope, but we can do a lot of damage. And it's time up. He's gonna heal. Oh, by not much, so it's fine. And there you have it. So as you can see, we dealt a lot of damage. Now, of course, if I were actually picking my own tailored units, it's possible that I could have done this all within the timer counts. Yeah. Fail. Who cares? Yeah, this was my first attempt, so feck off. But as you can see, look at that. We wiped out a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars, and then if you were to count all their health combined, we've wiped out like 6.5 bars of health, maybe even more. It could be like gauging onto 7 bars of health with just 3 units. Now, of course, they were all Zenkai and they were all soul boosted and, they were also battle bonus boosted, but to be fair, I'm doing the trials. So if you are paying attention, if you're playing well, you should be able to be fine. Now, the question here is this. Are death buff units still relevant? Yes, they are still relevant under specific scenarios. Under specific units, like the droids, like Goku Black, they are hyper relevant. It just means now you can't do double death buff until I figure out the whole quick attack and quick dash mechanics and see how I can use that to cheese the AI. Because there are subtle ways to use it to cheese, but it still requires you to have Vanish Gauge. And that's why I'm not showing it, because I'm not a master at it yet. And you still need your Vanish Gauge in order to use it efficiently to cheese the AI. And that's the biggest issue, okay? So that's why I'm not showing it to you, because I don't want to show you something that I'm not well adversed in yet. Now, with that being said, like I said, at the end of the video, I'm going to have like a spacing where it'll just have lists on it, so you'll have it, so don't worry about that. I'll also write in the description below at what time is the list, so you guys can have access to it and not worry about, oh no, how long do I have to sit here and listen to this gremlin talk about things that I don't care about? Just give me the list that I need to know. But yeah, one thing I want to mention just before we wrap this up, if we go to battle style ranged, all right, all these units right here, some more than others, just got a massive buff because of this mode, okay? In particular, like I said, any unit that has Vanish Gauge Recovery, where is it? There we go, restores on Vanish Gauge by 100%, is OP, okay? But even more so than that, any unit that has Vanish Gauge Recovery, A, B, has card draw speed, and C, has key restoration up by a lot, is OP. Massively OP. So anyone that likes Kid Buu, this pink turd, well, you're in luck. This is an amazing unit. So Solace, yeah, that's right, I called you out. Have fun. This is a fantastic unit now in PvE. It's probably top 10 best units in PvE. So have fun with that unit, okay? All right. And I'm not even capping. Just straight up it is. Droids are still the best. So just just copium. Just have mass. You got to cope, okay? But anyways, other than that, units like those are amazing. Green Goku Black definitely goes down on the list, but it's still a great free-to-play option. He has not been completely neutered off of the list just because of this new update, although he definitely took a hit. So just letting you all know. But yeah, so there you go. Blast-based units. The more blast-based cards they can draw, the better of your chances when you switch that you can just continue your combos like that. And that is what actually matters. That's what matters, guys. It's not just about being able to draw blast. It's also about being able to switch to your next character and throw another blast immediately. If you gotta wait, tap attacking will not save you. Unless you have a way to remove Vanish Gauge, they will dodge you. They will. Your tap attacks no longer matter. If you drop combo, 90% of the time, they will dodge you. There is 10% where I haven't figured out yet what is allowing them to not dodge you, but let's just put it this way. Float stepping, it's gone. So at least for now, from what I've seen, it's gone. I haven't found a way to make them accept a float step, so we'll have to find a timing for that. I'm sure there is actually timing for that, in which case I'll tell you the timing when I find it, if I can do it consistently, and that should just feck them over. And then in that case, we can just basically be like, yo, we found a float step mechanic for us. It's just gonna take a lot of time. So give me some time, guys. But with that being said, that's the video. Thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed this video, if it has helped you somewhat even, let me know in the comments below. Give me a like, because I'm a YouTuber and I demand likes, apparently. I don't know. No, it actually does help with the algorithm. So if you are, if you actually want people to know how to play this game, send them my way, please. I would love to dad some people. Anyways, I'm gonna let now the next minute of this video be silent, where you guys can just see the list and, you know, screenshot that shit. And, you know. Coffee! Coffee! I love me some coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Oh shit, I don't want to do that. Coffee! Gotta give me some coffee. And coffee! Ah, yeah. Coffee. The elixir of life. Need to stir that? Oh, I'm still recording. Oops.